Hey, what's up everyone? These are some pictures from 2015. I never got to share these on this channel. This was from the fall time. The fall leaves were very beautiful and I decided to take pictures. But I never did share them to my channel, so I'm doing that now. Let's see, what else do I have on here? Those were really nice, in my opinion. Now, this was several years ago, 2013 as well. No, 2015. And this crawfish, I had a video of him and I really wish I'd have kept it. I don't know what happened to it. I really wish I could find it. He was in the water underneath the creek branch and he was on this larger branch, a stick. And he kept just curiously looking up at me. And he was just looking up at me. The others were looking at him like, "What's wrong with you, man?" And he was very curious about me. And every time, day after day, I would go down to the creek branch and there would be this crawfish. And he would climb up this stick and he would just look at me and come to the edge of the water. So I put my finger out and offered my hand to him. And he crawled up on my hand and just acted like a buddy, acted like a friend. And I saw him for days, and he would just do the same thing. He would come to see me just like a friend. And nature's just that way with me. Nature and animals, just like the birds this evening, these large birds were letting me know, hey, a big storm is coming. And they were circling around me and then flew on around, and I paid attention, looked around. I heard thunder anyway, so I got up out of the branch and I got up onto the road and headed back to the house. And I had to run to the house today because of the storms and the Sahara dust storm as well. Dust cloud. But look at this crawfish. It's just amazing how nature does with me. I mean, this female deer, this doe just walked right up behind me a few days ago. I keep blacking out my brain. I don't know if you heard it just now, but my mind is just kind of not blacking out. My mind is blanking out. That's the word. I'm losing thought for a moment. But it is not good. I don't know what it is, but it's just weird. But this is the crawfish from 2015, and he kept wanting to see me, and he would just kind of raise up and just go to the edge of that branch inside the water, the creek branch, and then he'd go up to the edge of this limb that was in the water, and he would just look up at me curiously. He was more curious than the other ones, and it was just pretty amazing. He was very curious and just looking up at me, just like, hey, buddy. And so I put my hand in there and he crawled up on it. And when he would start kind of falling over, wanting more water, I would put him back down in the water and wade him back and forth to give him some more water. And then he would perk back up and I would put him back on my hand. But it was really cool, the friendship that I had with that crawfish. For about a week I went down there. There he would be. And I was wearing my rubber boots, and I walked into the water, and I would reach down in there, and he would crawl onto my hand. That was really cool. He was a good friend, actually. It's pretty cool how nature can be. But this crawfish, this crawdad, crawfish, crayfish, whichever you want to call it. I've always called them crawfish. It's like everything poses for me. Everything just poses for me. So I just wanted to share this. I love the connection that I have with nature. Just like sometimes the name of a bird when it flies by, the type of bird it is will pop into my mind and I shouldn't even know it, but I do. Like a few days ago I was like, that looks like a starling. And I had no idea what a starling looked like, but it popped into my head. And the birds, they'll be telling me something or alerting me to something. But this crawfish here was just curious, and he was visiting me every day that I went down there. He would crawl on top of that limb in the water and just climb onto my hand. I just thought that was a cool story. All right. Anyway, my links are below. Peace and signing out.